So I'm having a snack of grapes, roughly 3/4 of a cup. I don't know why they had that as a measurement. I'm using chronometer app, but it's what they have, so that's what I have. I also have scheduled 3 pieces of dark chocolate, the Lindt Big Bar. 3 pieces is 160 calories. I've had 2 so far today, so those aren't accounted for. I've had mozzarella sticks, the fiery mozzarella sticks from Burger King. 4 of those, a 4-piece of that. That was my lunch. I needed a break of 20, so I just, instead of having the turkey BLT that I was going to have, I had that instead. So that was lunch, and this was part of lunch. So this will tide me over until dinner time, where I'm going to have chicken breast and cauliflower, frozen cauliflower. And I'll probably eat my last piece of chocolate later on after that this evening. And that will be my food day. As far as exercise, I did a significant amount of walking. Kind of forced to. I had to go to Walmart. And that's not like an everyday or even necessarily a weekly thing for me. I usually get out to some sort of store every week, every other week, somewhere around there. I'm always at doctors, either for me or my kid. So that's the walking that I get. But I was like all over Walmart, so it would really kind of counted a little bit more. Try to do my recumbent bike. I'm gonna have to work on that. My right knee just would not. It would not function. It would not turn the wheel. So I think I'm probably gonna have to physical therapy that a little bit more. Look up some moves that will strengthen, all of that. It's a little crunchy. It's kind of a crunchy sounding knee, so I may be getting to a point where I have to have it medically looked at. But I hate the doctor, so I'm going to put that off as long as I can, because I got enough stuff going on right now. So busy that I haven't even been able to work on my blog today. But you run errands, and then I got a doctor's appointment for her later, and there's pretty much my day. So take a little bit of rest time. It was really hard walking through the Walmart. I try not to take the motor cart. I really try not to. If I'm feeling really, really, really super bad, or I know I'm going to have a seizure, I will take the cart, because I don't want to end up falling on the ground. I would rather, be sitting and have my seizure in the cart than fall on the floor. For a number of reasons. The knee being one. It's harder to get up and all that stuff. So, I don't know. I probably should have took the cart. It would have been smarter, I think. But I'm trying to push myself. I'm really trying to push myself, because I'm tired of my body being weak. I'm tired of these seizures and these problems just causing me to be so weak. It's, that's been the hardest thing about this, is going from somebody who was so active, because I am one. Before I had this injury and these problems, I worked 12 hours a day, and I worked 6 to 8 hours on Saturday, depending on what the boss needed done or whatever. And then when I wasn't working, I was out with my kids. We would be hiking, or we would be swimming, or would be if it was wintertime or bad weather, we'd be at the Y. I was always busy. I was always doing something. So I've been like this for 10 years, going on 10 years now. And it is the hardest thing I have ever had to do. I literally cannot stand my body. I want to push it. I want it to do all the things that I used to be able to do. And every time I try, it rebels. And, if I'm not careful, I will have like days worth of seizures instead of, the odd day. So I really have to be very, very, very careful. I keep hoping one day I will find the doctor that will be able to help solve the problem, whatever it is. I know it's something that pinches off. That is literally all I know. Because if I could pop my neck when it's like that, because it like bubbles up, it like has like swelling like on my right side, like in through here, there will be swelling and toward the base. If I can pop it, then I get like a rush of fluid that will, happen. But it could be a big pop or it could be a tiny little thing that takes me days to work out. I don't know. It's stumped doctors. I've moved across 3 different states trying to get this thing figured out and get myself fixed, because I hate this. I absolutely cannot stand it. But this is where we're at. And each passing year I watched my weight going up and up and up and up and up and up, because of this. I've been terrified to move. I'm terrified to do anything, because just walking can have it happen. Just looking over my shoulder can send me into one. It just all depends on if it's swollen and what's going on that day. And it's the not knowing, which stinks. And, I never know if the next one is going to be causing me a stroke, or if I'm going to die, or I don't know any of that stuff, I do know that every year that goes by that I'm not getting adequate medical attention for this is another year that I am more in decline. I get weaker. My memory is going, and it's a hard thing to have to deal with. I'm hoping one day we can figure this out and get myself straightened out. Anyways, we're just gonna do 75 of whatever we can do, and and hope it works out. And really hope it works out. So I've done my Bible study this morning. I do that every morning. Look, I was up at 3 o'clock this morning. I usually get up about 3 or 4 because my dog doesn't like to be alone. And my daughter goes to bed kind of late. And then I get up early. So she only has a few hours that she has to. So that was already done. I do still need to do the regular reading. I will probably do... I don't have physical books. But I do have like Atomic Habits on Google Books. I also have Radical by David Platt, I think it is. I've heard some bad things about that guy. I heard that he has some drama going on in his personal and financial life. So I'm on the fence on whether I should read it. However, I did read a few pages of it. And honestly, I think it feels like a decent book. I don't know. I figure I can just read it, and then whatever bits I get from it I can apply to my spiritual life. That's, all the better. It's all about discernment, and if I'm meant to get something from that book, I will. If I'm not, then I won't. It'll just be a book I read. Anyways, I'm going to go and enjoy my grapes, and I guess I will check in a little while, and hopefully my book will be done. I'm not getting very much done right now because I'm Stardew Valley. I don't have a whole lot of time that I have before I have to go to my next appointment, so that's why I'm just kind of killing a little bit of time doing this. Kind of relaxing. Anyways, I will talk to y'all later.